I'm Joshy Plants, and welcome to the show. Let's get started.
What's up, guys? How's it going? It's Joshy Plants here. This is actually our first episode. I'm really excited. As you can probably tell, I'm sweating a little bit. I just got something in the mail that I actually don't know what it is, so I'm pretty excited to open it. We're gonna unbox it, we're gonna plant it. It's gonna be awesome, so stay tuned. Okay, here we go. Really exciting. You're probably wondering why I don't know what this is. It's because I just bought a ton of new plants. And because of the quarantine, I bought them all online. It's from the houseplant shop in Tustin, California. Just gonna cut it right open. Be very delicate so we don't accidentally interfere with the living organisms inside. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Here, check it out. That's what we got. Probably not ideal to be futzing around with it like this, but they've actually done a really nice job of packaging it, so I feel okay tilting it over. Plus, it's been through the mail. All right, here we go. I'm gonna take it out. Very careful so it doesn't fall off the bottom. Okay, great. And here we go. Okay, put the box over there, and look what we got. Houseplant shop, how to care for your plants. That's great. Thanks, Houseplant shop. This is awesome. This is really exciting, actually. These, I believe, are individual ivies. There's actually 4 of them. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's open each one individually and see what's inside. Very delicately, gonna remove the rubber band from the sheathing. Makes a hilarious noise. Sounds like I'm tiptoeing. And I am. I want to be really delicate here because this is the ultimate reveal. Looks like they've done a really excellent job of packaging this thing. It's got like some kind of sticky adhesive here. So there's not even tape, it's just an adhesive. And as soon as that goes along the side, it should be open. Let's see, I'm just gonna rip down the side, being very delicate again, being careful of what's inside. And then finally revealing our beautiful, beautiful little plant. Here we go. That's gorgeous. This is a little ivy, actually. This is very exciting. This thing is gonna go crazy. This is gonna grow all over the place. It's gonna fill up the ground with ivies. It's maybe gonna go up the wall if we're lucky. So that's number 1. Beautiful ivy. Check that bad boy out. All right, here's plant number 2. Again, very delicately removing the rubber band. I figured out you probably should do it from the base instead of sliding all the way up, so that's a lot easier. There it goes, just like that. Put it around your wrists so you don't litter. Cool. And this one's got some adhesive too, so we're just gonna slowly tear away. Okay, this is the same thing. This is awesome. This is gorgeous. I love this little guy. I didn't realize, but they're all 4 are English ivy, these guys. So there's 4 of these, and I'm happy about that still. Look at this beautiful guy. So cute. And here's number 4. Here's our last English ivy. All right, now we're gonna get to the fun part. So these ivy here are gonna wanna be in about medium light. It'll tolerate low light, but won't grow as well or as long in dim spots. So that might be a little bit of an issue once you see where we're planting them, but let's go find out. Okay, so that's Elliot. He pees and poops here, and there is where I'm planning on putting the ivy. So it kind of will wrap around and make this area look a little bit nicer with some ivy. All right, here we go. Here's our 4 ivy plants, our English ivies. We're gonna go right in here, all right? We got some all-purpose soil, got some other soil over there, and let's get digging. You're not gonna be able to see me anymore after this, so hope you focus on the plants. Start by taking each one out, obviously. I'm gonna mix soils here. I got some Fox Farm soil I like, and then I also got some Miracle Grow, pretty standard. So I'm gonna use a little bit of both. Sprinkle down a base of Miracle Grow, just for the absolute base on the bottom. Get everything covered in one nice layer. See how everything's evenly layered at the bottom there. Now we're gonna go and put a little more soil, and then we're gonna make holes for our ivy plants. All right, I got the rest of the soil in this dog bowl. I'll go ahead and pour that in there. Just gonna save a little bit for the top. Otherwise, we're gonna pour the rest of this in here. It's about a say 3/4 of an inch deep now. I feel like we do need a little more, so I'm not gonna hesitate to pile that off with a little bit more Miracle-Gro. Mixing the soils here is fine, I think. I got an apron, I got gardening tools coming. I should get a sweatband too, because I can barely see with all the sweat in my eyes. But for now, we're just going old school. Okay, and what you're gonna wanna do here to get this out is kind of break up the soil in the pot already, so it's nice and loose and ready to come out with all the roots. And we're just gonna pull out, just like this. Nice and simple. There it is. There she goes. Wow, look at that. Wow, would you look at that? Look at those beautiful roots. So we're gonna break them up a little bit, not too much here. Just gonna place them in the far left corner of our planter. I'm gonna go ahead and tuck this in nicely, get it almost to the base and surround everything else with dirt. There we go, there's one. There goes one ivy. Let's do 3 more. Here we go, number 2. Break up, remove excess soil. Far right corner so I can get the edges first and settle that guy in, surround him with soil. You wanna make sure depth-wise they're in the center. Not like it'll matter much soon. Here's plant number 3. Nice and beautiful. Place that guy down right there in the soil. So once I get these all in, I'm gonna try and raise them up a little bit and also make sure they're covered with enough soil. Here they go, all 4 inside the planter. Just like that, pretty even. Make sure all the top is nice and bouncy. And I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure they're covered. And look, we're gonna water them afterwards, so if you get any soil on top of the plants, it's not gonna matter, they're gonna fall right down. Sprinkle on top, oh, I'm gonna sprinkle on top, just so it gets down to where it needs to be. Sprinkle as much as I need. Okay, I'm just gonna do one more layer, so I know that they're really submerged in the dirt. And again, this all won't matter how messy it is right now when we rainwater on top of them, so don't worry about that. We can also just kind of shuffle that. Make sure all the dirt falls down to where it needs to be. Very gently, mind you. And if you see what I mean, there's just dirt everywhere. Soil on top of all the leaves, but it's okay. I'm gonna let that fall through. I'm gonna water it in a couple moments, and then they're really gonna flourish. But for now, again, just drizzle on top. Make sure everything's submerged in that dirt. And as you can see, they're still covered pretty good in all this dirt. So yeah, you're just gonna wanna kind of feather them a little bit so the dirt all falls through, and then take the rest of our Fox Farm and evenly kind of douse it on top of everything so that the base of the plants are covered good. And you can be generous. Again, they're pretty deep. They're gonna grow upward, so I'm fine with having them start off a little deep. I do want the entirety of the bulb that it came in to be, you know, fully surrounded by dirt. See there? That's the bulb I'm talking about. That's kind of where the plant came, and I just want to make sure it's all underneath the soil. And you can sort of like bang it out a little bit like you would to sift sand. Again, just to drop all that soil down right where it needs to be. There we go, that's looking great. Now these are gonna just go wild, so the placement right now doesn't matter too much. You'll see these are gonna just go crazy. And here we go. There are the ivies, 4 English ivies right by this potty pad, and I'm gonna water them. We'll be all set. So something I really like to do is, you know, make something like this, like a little watering can. Real simple. Just take a bottle, fill it with water, then take some aluminum foil, some tin foil, and poke little holes in the top, and then strap with a rubber band. So when you water it, it's like rainwater. Let's check it out. That's it. Thanks for watching. Check out the ivy plants. I'll see you next time. You like those though? Was it nice? That's ivy. It's English ivy.